Warning, this video is not for children. If you are a child, click off or down. Welcome everybody back to another episode of Super Seducer 2, featuring this man, Richard Lowerwing right here. Kind of mumbled his name, but that's alright. Last time, we had a very disturbing run-in with Captain Pedo Bear over here. It was interesting. Yeah, playing as Mahmood. It was, well, to say the least, it was probably the most unpleasant experience I've ever had viewing a video game. And by unpleasant experience, I mean, like, it was weird, not, like, anger-inducing, because obviously this game isn't really that. But anyways, today we're going to the club, with Richard, which can only mean one thing, and that's, he sucks at everything, essentially. Okay, she's beautiful, she's sexual, she's tough. How do you get past being a customer and see her outside work without paying for tons of dances? So essentially the goal here is, I'm a cheapskate, is what's going on here. Goal, get her number. I'm pretty sure it's prohibited to give out your number.
Got Cuphead today. It's difficult, but obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this? Hold for a high jump. Hold for a high jump.
Why is he playing Cuphead? He has his own poster in the background.
Thanks for the
That's like if I got merchandise for myself somehow, and then hung it up all over my room.
Okay, try that. No, maybe it'll fall down if I just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. Double jump.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, from here it's definitely gonna work. Aye. Fucking shitter. What's funny? It's not funny. This is
pretty
easy,
funny.
Guys. It's a hard game.
It's pretty funny.
Heard. Didn't die at least. All right. Ready? 1, 2.
Richard, you're not doing it right.
Game, yeah? John Tagg, you are shit at games.
Well, just because he's bad at one game doesn't mean he's... F you and F your family, or leave it, stop playing, and go to the strip club. Gee, I wonder which is the correct option. Okay.
You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch.
Oh, well, he
Fuck
did it
Cuphead.
anyway, so...
I think my controller was broken anyway. I'm going to the strip club.
He just leaves his stream on, too.
That's the right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible...
I avoided a horrible death? From what? Cringe? I don't... Okay. What's the best night to visit a strip club? Dull Tuesday, busy Friday. Dull Tuesday. I don't know why I would want... Yeah.
That's right.
Why would I want to be there with a bunch of guys for no reason?
Kind of
Unless it's like GTA 5 where you're just there with everybody for no reason, and then you make friends with some guy one minute, and then the next minute you're beating a skull in with rebar or something like that. So, yes, with rebar, okay? You can do some wild things in GTA if you've got, especially with mods, so... Anyways, what to wear? Jeans, soft trousers. Probably... Why is this an option? Soft trousers, I guess? I mean, like, I wear jeans all the time, but... yeah, I mean, might as well, I guess. Because, like...
Soft trousers, I haven't heard
I guess that was the right option. I don't really see how that was...
A friend of mine, Dave, in New York,
relevant.
told me this. He said that the girls often complain if you wear jeans because they're kind of rough to the touch. So if they're dancing and rub their legs on the jeans is obviously
okay.
Problems.
Good tip.
That's great, I guess. I've got no comment. I'm lost on that one. I'm guessing this is our quote-unquote target here. Our track. Alright. First set of options, and I'm already seeing two pretty bad ones. Go to sit down and give this like good eye contact. Grab... Okay. How much he gets... Calling her fake is the best insult you could possibly give. Approach her, use Pro Jared's line to show you respect women. Didn't Pro Jared, was he? Okay, I'm pretty sure Pro Jared was a YouTuber that gave Richard a bunch of crap for not respecting women. Pretty sure that was what happened. So I'm guessing this is, not I'm guessing, I guarantee this is the bad option. Or a bad option. Because, I mean, like, can't argue with the results, right? Let's go ahead. Why is it so quiet suddenly?
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
What's up?
Why are there prostitutes here?
Why are there prostitutes here?
Roger.
Who's Roger?
Who's Roger?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, he didn't...
Alright, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. Where are we going? Private room?
Private room? Oh, you just gonna take the glass with you? Do they let you do that? What, he just goes with the guy and says...
I found that guy on YouTube called the girls in the first game prostitutes. Is that a good thing to say to a girl?
What do you think? Honestly.
If they're not prostitutes, and even if they are, it's not very nice,
It's
right?
not very
Why
nice.
is he
But
holding a
most things,
dartboard
if
that
they actually
this
want
guy
it
is
after, which they
using?
did.
Oh gosh.
Can you imagine?
What-
Or if their mums
And
watched
why
it.
is it so consistent? Like, it's like he's making
Very
a
nice.
beat out of it.
Bad.
He's just... I don't... Okay. Let's go to sit down and give her good eye contact, because... Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't really... I don't know. We're just honestly riding the storm out here via Richard and his very, very appropriate attitude toward women.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
He's got that creepy serial killer smile. You know he's ready for fun.
So in the strip club, it's all reversed. So, you know, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the approaching, so the guy kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice
Good to
subtle
know, I
approach
guess. I don't-
in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to let the woman approach him?
That's right, and you said you were...
I don't see why the roles
Yeah, I
couldn't
suppose.
potentially at any point be reversed normally. I don't know why it would specifically
Nice to
be...
meet you,
Well, I
Alex.
know why, but I don't
Nice to meet
understand the idea behind... You know, it's kind of the double standard when it comes to you expect each role for each person when it could potentially be the other way around and it wouldn't really be much different. But anyways, ask if she chose that stage name for a special reason. What was her name? Like, was it? Oh, yeah, it was Amber. Right, I remember that from the subtitles. Amber. Is he gonna make a Jurassic Park joke? I feel like that's something that's coming. Connect with her by telling your mom's stripper name was Amber too. That's great. That name is way too nice for you. I reckon you should pick a much more... not reading that. Okay. Say, listen, darling, we all know that's not your real name, so cut the crap. And then this one's immediately gonna get me kicked out. Okay. Well, this one I feel like it's gonna be the yellow option because, like, you know, he takes a lot of half measures, and those half measures usually leave me extremely disappointed, and everybody involved very, very, very exhausted with Richard's crap. I guess I'll just ask about the stage name because I mean I guess we're supposed to be having a less shallow conversation and trying to establish a less shallow relationship. I'm assuming based on his goals, so we'll just pick
Years
this
ago,
for
I
future
dated a
reference, I
dancer,
guess.
And she told me that she chose her stage name because it had some special meaning to her. It had some spiritual connection. So, did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an amber necklace, so amber means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it seem weird to anybody else that you would do that as like your reference point? Like,
As opposed to...
okay, if you're in this kind of business, okay, because it is, you know, it is essentially a business.
And my favorite type of stone.
I'll just wait till the next dialogue option.
It's fossilized tree resin.
Oh, interesting.
Great. Is he gonna make a... Nope. I was waiting for that Jurassic Park joke that he was gonna throw in there, but he never did it. He already did that last episode, so I suppose... Well, no, it wasn't him, it was his friend. But, what was his name? Michael? Yeah, but, still, you know, obviously Richard still partially made the game, so, you know, that means he put the reference in there, so that's very well possible that it could have happened this time. Anyways, like I was saying, does it not seem weird that in this kind of business you'd pick something that has, like, childhood relevance to you as a person? You know, like, doesn't that seem kind of off-putting? Like, when you think about your childhood, you then think, like, oh, yeah, I'm a stripper. That's my job. I forgot about that. And then it's kind of, that seems very off-putting. Tell her some interesting facts about Amber. Well, Amber is cheap, so I think you've chosen perfectly. I don't know. How does he know that Amber is cheap? I don't know. I don't know, like, the prices on the price range from different gems. Although he did say it's, you know, it's fossilized tree resin. But ask if she has ever performed... Okay. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Tell her you approve of her name as it is subtle. We'll do that, because I guess it is... Yeah, it does have hidden meanings, so I guess it is more subtle. So then approving of it kind of backs that up. Well, this one may seem kind of boring to her, potentially, so we'll do this one.
Too many girls, too full on, and I prefer something more real.
So, you know, like, how often do you hear, you know, like, I'm Cheetah, you know, it's like, that's just kind of,
very nice,
you know, like,
answer,
you're just straight out of every action game I've ever played.
Subtle names, let's say, so Amber's quite a nice one, so why not compliment her on that?
Richard, why are you being so personal with this?
Your first time here.
What do you have to do with the name Amber? I think that's the best question here.
Half hour or something. But I had some stress with Cuphead, so just came here to relax.
By the way, what's your name?
Does she even know what Cuphead is? Because she didn't question it, and you'd think the first person somebody would ask is, what's Cuphead? After you said that it, you know, it agitated you. And then you'd have to answer, well, you see, I was streaming a video game, and I got mad at it, and I rage quit and come here. Came here, jeez. Anyways, my name is Richard, but you can... A part of me wants to not blur that just because it's funny for somebody to read that out loud or in their head. But, I mean, like, once again, this is kind of I guess this is your daily advertisement, alright? Anybody who wants to experience this game for yourself, yeah, get it on Steam. It's an amazing game, for sure, and it's obviously very comical. With that in mind, you can personally read out these options on your own if that's the case. If you're not old enough to do that, then don't. Probably. I don't know. Just, you probably need permission, and then after that, it's not like I care. But anyways, my real name is Richard, but my stage name is Ravindo. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's good to reference it like he's also has the exact same occupation, because then that's kind of... Then it's almost like he's reversing you in your own club, you know? Not that she owns the club, but, you know, she works here. Play hard to get by telling her you are not attracted to her. Probably not a good option, considering this is a club, and it's usually the opposite. Playfully tell her it's none of her business. I don't know which one's the right option at all. Was she asked for his name? I don't see... Why is there no option that's just like, oh, my name's Richard? Is that... Like, this one's... I don't know. I'm gonna do this one just because... I don't know.
But my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like it.
Did he just make... What? That was the right option, apparently.
Little moment, little joke that you can
I mean, yeah, it is
have
kind of a
anytime.
joke, but I just don't...
Dancers have probably heard it before.
I don't know. You may have noticed I'm kind of dead on energy today. Yeah, I'm a little fatigued at the moment, but yeah, that won't stop Richard's energy, that's for certain.
Obviously, you work in a bank or have some
Obviously,
other
you
serious
work in a
office job.
bank. That's
pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite
Oh yeah, he definitely owns that pharmaceutical business. You know, he also is CEO of Activision Blizzard, so
That's nice.
I feel like she doesn't really care. Probably because this is more of a, I guess in this case, it's more of a professional thing for her. Quote-unquote professional, put that in heavy air quotes, because this isn't usually what you would think of as professional. Letters, okay, not that. Tell her she, okay. Let her sit on your lap so you can get a better view of, tell her to just sit next to you. I don't know. This one's not at all the right option. We'll do this one. Tell her to sit next to you, because then maybe it's more of a respectful thing. So you're trying to...
It'll be more comfortable. We can talk better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit early.
Okay.
Here you go.
Is she...
That's better.
Is she fine with that? I can't tell if that's... Okay, yeah,
Cool.
she was good
Nice
at
one,
that.
because obviously it's a potentially sexual environment, but if you want
You know,
to
something I
establish
just
a
realized
real
here is
connection, you
because
kinda wanna
I'm very
break that,
fatigued today, I'm not overthinking the
quiet
options like I usually
barrier.
do. Like, I've watched pretty much all 4 of my previous playthroughs.
Don't you like my body?
Not playthroughs, but, you know, parts. And essentially, yeah, I mean, I've overthought half of the options, and then I ended up picking the wrong option when it was obviously the wrong option. So that's absolutely... Now, a couple of times, obviously, I do it on purpose, but yeah, with some of these, I end up picking the stupid option. Not stupid like, you know, the normally stupid options. Not like this kind of stupid option, but like, you know, something that's not properly the right option. But in this case, I'm not overthinking it, so I'm doing 10 times better just because I'm picking whichever one I think is, you know, normal. Tell her how beautiful she is. Tell her she is too fat. Tell her that she's too good for the stripper life and save her. Okay. Tell her... Okay, I had to read that through. Tell her that she's sexy, but you were into the entire package, not just looks. Gonna pick D. It's obviously not C. Obviously not B. A is probably too forward. I'm gonna go D.
Of course, you're very sexy, but for me, it's about the entire package, not just looks. I need to find
Yeah,
someone
the
who's
entire
character
package.
sexy.
And he means that
Don't
literally,
you find
because
that
he's actually
sex
into men.
is so much more powerful when you have
Let
a
that
deep
sink in.
connection with someone?
What is going on
Yeah,
around
I'm
this
also
club,
looking for a
dude?
deep connection, and
Looks like somebody's getting mauled by Bigfoot.
That's good,
Ha,
then we
ha,
have that
ha.
in common.
Funny joke. Just
This is
just
a
like
great way to
Bigfoot Hunter
start
3 getting
because
ripped
she
apart.
probably gets approached by the way she looks quite regularly.
Exactly. So saying that you want something more is quite intriguing. And
Something I think
yeah,
is
someone in
like
that kind of
it's a
job,
phenomenon
same
is
with
all these
modeling, I
people in the
guess.
background.
You don't want to be
Like how
recognised only for
many
your looks.
people could you possibly
You
get
know, I
to
work in
pay
nights
for them
and
to
obviously
stand around?
girls
And some of them aren't even
men
pretending
help
like they're doing
me,
something. They're just standing
and
there. How
sometimes
boring of a job would that be?
every morning.
You know, he'd have to be paying you some
But not
serious,
Yeah.
What was the
some
best
serious. What is?
sex you ever had?
I swear I zone out for like 2 minutes and then suddenly everything goes in another direction. Okay. Not A probably. C is tell her then move conversation away. Tell her okay. Not these. Not these two. We'll do this one since it gets the conversation away from this.
I think the best sex I ever had, it was with my ex-girlfriend.
Oh God. Richard.
A few years ago, and actually we had a strange relationship.
Richard,
we didn't have
this
sex
is
in the first month. So we
I
just
don't
had
think
all
this
of
is going in the right
connection and sexual
right
tension and
direction
all of that stuff.
for what you're wanting
By the
here.
time we finally had sex, it was so passionate, you know, really powerful. So I think it was the best.
You know, I'm thinking about this,
Anyway,
and I've pretty much come to the conclusion that this video, I'm not going to be able to blur everything out or cut everything out. So, hopefully everyone watching is above the age of, I'd say, like 13. That's probably,
So
yeah.
you love being in nature, and you're on your own, just going through.
You know what? I study business.
Oh yeah?
And
You
I
study
want to have my own
business.
business in the
I can
future.
guess what kind of business.
And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Oh, you want to be a Twitch streamer? Yeah, I also stream on Twitch. Cuphead. Yep, he got destroyed on. Challenge her to be more precise. Encourage her and tell her she can do it. Tell her she has no chance because she's not even a good stripper. Really encouraging, Richard. Look at this face he's got here. Look at that man. Dang garden gnome. Alright, challenge her to be more precise, encourage her and tell her she can do it. Here's the thing. I don't see what's wrong with encouraging somebody, but in previous episodes, there has been a trend of compliments either being the best option or the option that goes in the worst direction. So I'm not really sure. So I guess I'll encourage her. We'll try that.
I don't know you too well.
I mean, we
but
haven't
really
gotten
think
any
you will
yellow hearts so
achieve
far,
your
so
goals.
we can get one.
I'm sure you will, actually.
And it's, you know, it's not a big
Smart.
deal anyways.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be happy and have your own business and be a top.
I mean, this isn't like my mood, you know, complimenting somebody where it just comes off as predatory. You know, this is Richard, so he's
You like that?
okay, and it was a yellow heart. Shit,
The thing
big
is,
shocker.
It was an opportunity to kind of say, okay, you know, let's get that more precise, let's understand that a little bit more,
Okay,
give some
delve into
advice
it,
or
yeah.
something, yeah. And to just say, yeah, I believe in you, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
this is
maybe a little
true.
bit too easy.
Yeah, I agree.
I get what Richard's saying, but like they're not in a very good profession, so I feel like. I mean, I don't. Okay, what he said was correct, but the option pretty much just said challenge her to be more precise. Okay, well, I don't know what that means in execution because, you know, obviously there's some options which are very straightforward, like hypnotize with teacup, and then there's some other options where it's like Marcel Proust's questionnaire, where I have no idea if it's going to be the red heart or if it's going to be a double blue heart with a gold star on the side. So, you know, I've had a bit of both in this game. Say, yeah, I want to dance. Send that girl over. like the one that I'm with isn't good enough. Okay, let's do it. And then suggest that she can earn money from the other guys and come back to you. I'm overthinking again because now I'm like, this option does not seem good at all, but then I'm thinking about how it would work in execution. I feel like it's definitely not this one. Is this one being too direct? I don't know. See, this one isn't domineering enough. It's kind of like I'm kind of weaseling around it, you know, where I'm slinking in the shadows, and then once she's done with everyone else, then I get my opportunity. So I feel like that's what C is. So I feel like this is not the right answer. So I'm gonna do B. We'll just do that.
You know what? You're a good girl. We could have one dance. Let's not do it here though. Let's go to the private area.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on.
Okay, so what? That was the right option? Cause yeah, I mean the other two options didn't seem very good anyway. So you know it's not like a big problem. Are they gonna tell me it was right or wrong? Cause that kind of
Very good.
His reaction was like,
Our strip club experts in New York actually say
God.
that it's alright to have some dances, but they're quite rich, so that's alright. And then our guys in London who don't like spending so much
oh
money,
my God.
they say you don't need
Are you
to. So it really depends. You can do it both ways. Obviously, if you've got loads of cash, fine. If you haven't,
See, Richard does this sometimes.
You know, you're not
Where
there
he's
being
like,
professional.
wait,
You know, you're not there
what is this
being
conversation?
professional
Hang
with
on.
her and a client. It takes you back into the client zone if you have a dance from her.
yeah, I think that. I mean, it does change the
I
dynamic
guess.
a little bit.
Okay,
But there's something where
here's
you
the thing.
recognise that she's
This
got
is
to
one of
work,
those
so you're
where it's
well,
like,
I find you beautiful.
Richard has
I'll
done this
dance
before. He
with
did this
you.
last
While you're
episode
dancing,
where
I'll talk to
you
get to
pick
know
the
you,
wrong
then
option,
sit down,
and
have a
then
drink,
all
and then
he
have another
explains
dance.
is why that
And
wasn't the
it at
wrong
least
option.
shows that,
So it's like, did I really get it wrong, or are you just
but it's a,
screwing with me? You know, it's
Yeah,
I don't
dodgy intent.
I don't get it. Also,
are you always here, or do you have a
you
chance
know,
to travel?
he said the guys in New
I do
York
travel sometimes.
did that and
That's
it didn't
good.
really matter, and
Where's your
then
favourite
the guys in London
My
didn't
favourite
do
place
it
is Cyprus.
because I guess they're
It has very
cheapskates.
beautiful
Was pretty much
nature
what he
and nice
said.
people.
So
Okay, and how do you
I
feel
don't
when you're
see how the
I
option is
feel
really a
very
problem.
relaxed and like at home. Just happy.
there? You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
No?
I think you would love it there. Because
I think she would also like
surrounded by
Barcelona.
mountains.
You feel like a
you
Barcelona
can
kind of
always
person.
be in nature, but then you've got the city nearby.
Where it's like,
lovely food.
hey, you want to go to the Bahamas? Or, hey, I hear Sydney, Australia is good this time of year. No, I want to go to Barcelona, okay? And that's their place on the planet where they want to go every year. Find out her real name, ask if she has any cocaine, offer to take her on holiday somewhere. You don't really know her that well, so I feel like this isn't going to be the good option. This is obviously the bad option, and this is probably the right option. But I'm going to pick this one because it's going to be funny, and see, YouTube's kind of weird, okay? Like, I can joke about cocaine and drug use, okay, constantly on a pretty much video basis, but what I can't do is mention some other things that relate to pretty touchy topics, so...
Listen, baby, this whiskey is a bit weak, so you got something stronger, you know.
Something stronger.
Okay. White girl. Yeah, you got some?
He's really trying...
Yeah. Just wait. Our security
She's about to
guard
go
is
get
still
the security
there,
guard.
so,
Oh, yeah.
I'll go and get
I mean, she even admitted she's going to get the security guard. Do you really think that this is Pulp Fiction and Uma Thurman's character is really just going to walk over here with some cocaine
You got the stuff?
in the
Got it?
bathroom?
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, that's about what I
Hey,
expected.
Just a bit of coke, man. Come on. A little bit.
And then he yells it to half a gram.
Never do drugs, right?
Never.
Do you have
Wow.
any?
That's pretty rich coming from you.
No.
Also, let me just real quick comment. I know it's socially acceptable to drink alcohol, but the statement of never do drugs and then half of these levels revolve around drinking liquor is pretty ironic considering the fact that you were still doing a drug. Yeah. Alcoholism's no joke. That's, yeah. Find out a real name. We're gonna do that.
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night, so what's your...
My name is Jenny.
Jenny. Okay. I guess she said don't tell anyone. Like, who am I gonna tell? The random bald dude in the corner?
I think this is the right time to find her real name.
You do look like a Jenny, actually.
You look like a Jenny.
I'm not gonna say
You see,
yet,
telling
but
someone that they
don't
look
worry,
like what their
something
first
good.
name is always
Since
either
you
a
know my real
compliment or a
name,
total
I'm gonna
insult.
tell you what's
So
on my
it's
mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
dog rescue center. I see. He's about to make a joke related to that, isn't he? Connect on it and offer to buy her a cocktail at the bar. Definitely the correct option. Tell her a story about cats. Probably not. Tell her about when you went fox hunting. If she's planning on opening an animal center, the last thing you want to do is joke about hunting animals. Also, side note, I've actually done this before, and it was fox hunting. I even said it was a fox. Somebody was talking about how they liked animals, and I made a joke about hunting a fox, and they immediately gave me a sour look afterward. It was pretty funny though, looking back on it. Very random, but I thought it was strangely relevant I should say strangely relatable. Anyways, connect on
Dog
it.
rescue center would be great because, you know, so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place. But if you
So
care
many
about
people
animals,
these
it's really
days are
good.
selfish. Yeah, that's always been the case.
Listen,
I
look,
don't.
I saw earlier, the barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails, I saw. If you're ready for
I
a break,
wonder-
why don't we go have a drink?
I wonder
What
if
do
you
think?
had like
Yeah?
an
Alright,
observatory
cool. Just
perspective
always but
on
it's
history.
really late, so-
If how many times you would hear the line "people these days do this, people these days do that," and then it's consistently the
Moving
same
action to the
for
bar
literally
is
a
nice. It's kinda
millennia.
like a mini
I
date.
wonder
You know,
how
you're in this
common that
environment
is,
and you're saying, okay, let's go over there
or
together
has
for a moment.
been, I should say.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as well.
I'm pretty much talking over what they have to say since
Let's sit here, yeah?
I don't plan on using this
What should we get?
advice.
Whiskey sour?
Why not?
Hey man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please?
Yeah, never do drugs. Immediately gets one of the hardest forms of liquor.
Actually, I like living in the city, but sometimes I miss my family back home.
Oh yeah, you're all alone?
Yeah, last time he got
That's
tons of
quite hard,
vodka,
right? Because
so
you come
we're
back to
going
being
with
independent
the
from
American
work,
variant.
do all your stuff, but of course family's so important.
That's
yeah?
a
So it must
joke.
be tough,
Yeah, it's really difficult.
but still exciting.
And what's for you important
Why'd she-
in life?
But she laugh at that. Okay. Alright, say you were very flexible and not especially interested in anything. Not gonna work. Honestly, I just want to play video games. And censored, you know what I mean? No, she does not know what you mean. Assume that she obviously wants to and cut to the chase. You share some of your passions and make very clear statements about what you want from life. Gee, I wonder which is the correct option. Could it be this one or could it be this one? Boy. I'm gonna pick this one because it's me, funny. Yeah.
I really like 2 things. I like playing computer games. I like playing Bloodborne, Dark Souls.
Man, good old Dark
Fighter,
Souls.
Monster Hunter, all that. But I also like this fantasy. I'm just playing the game. It's just
Dude, he was so blunt with it. I don't even know how well I'm gonna be able to cut that out.
Bullshit, I'm gonna punch you in your dick.
in my dick.
Yeah.
You could do that, but I know some ancient secrets.
Some
I can
ancient
suck my balls
secrets.
and dick in-
No.
Wait, let me do it. I'll suck my balls and dick inside my body and then it won't hurt, right?
What?
Nothing.
What? Bro, what?
Nothing. Don't do nothing.
Oh my god, Richard he's evolved. He's evolved from Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
Our drinks, dude. Is that it? You give up? Weakling.
Wiggling. Hey dude, you wanna try? Oh my god, he didn't do that.
Call me Iron Dick.
Okay, that's too good to cut out. I'm not cutting. I'm not censoring that. I'm not cutting that out. I'm not bleeping that. I'm keeping that in.
There's honesty and then there's honesty.
There's honesty and then there's honesty.
You understand?
Wow. Way to put the real Richard on the spot, huh? Alright, well, it's obviously this one. That's that was great.
That's an interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance.
Where have I heard that
Balance
line
between-
before?
things that you need to
Captain
do,
Cliche
like
over
working,
here.
spending money, all of that, rubbish. And then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and
Yeah, just like it was in the first
like a real
first episode. I just looked up at the TV that they have here, and I don't know what's going on. What is...
That's nice.
That's interesting, okay.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is...
I like how he's explaining that that's the right answer, as if any of the other options were supposed to be good or even relatively related.
Your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people
She's
in,
lost for
gives them that
words.
kind of good energy.
Just like I was last episode.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
So why don't you order something? You want some food?
I'm not gonna eat when
This is a club. What could we possibly have to eat
What
here?
kind of food do you like?
Lobster
like Italian food,
thermidor.
like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm half Italian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
great.
granny, she lives in the south of Italy. She makes like amazing pasta, fresh pasta sauce. Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry. But it's really,
Yeah, it's already working. Talk about what food you like. You say, listen, I'm... Okay, cutting that out. Suggest meeting for food one day when she's not working. I think I'm in love with you. Would you like to be my girlfriend? Well, it's definitely not that option. Suggest meeting for food one day when she's not working. I mean, this proceeds with my goal here, but I don't know. Maybe this one will be boring, so we'll do this one. Suggest meeting for food when she's not working.
really good.
Yeah, some great pasta.
Yeah, sounds nice.
All right, great.
This is a very...
I think
This feels like a one-sided conversation, doesn't it?
You're leaving it up to her to...
You're leaving it up to her. This is what we call Hobson's choice, okay? The illusion that you can choose whether or not you do something, when in reality, your choice is practically already made for you.
I'm enjoying your company, actually, so...
Because, like, let's be real here. The likelihood that she's going to turn that down is pretty low, given the options that have been picked so
Of course, I will
far.
give you my number.
Because, this is a linear video game. Alright, how to get the number. Memorize it, record her using voice memo, hand her your phone. Oh, okay, so this is right, where it was... Yeah, where you can't... Yeah, you can't give out a phone number in a club like this. Memorize it never goes well, because you're always going to forget one or two numbers. Hand her your phone. That's going to be too obvious. Record her using voice memo. That works. Yeah.
Listen, Jenny, I know you're not allowed to give your number in this place, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my phone. Now, oh look, I've seen a message. Now I'm going to pretend I'm on the phone, but record it. So what's your number?
So it's 29
Okay, yeah, that's clever.
955
72
72
11.
11. Alright, bye mate, cool. Alright, Mahmoud. I'll see you later.
Jesus, don't bring up Mahmoud. Not again.
See ya. I'm sorry.
I'm like distracted with what's going on in this TV over here. I don't know. I'm just watching that.
That's the right option because actually dancers in the
Alright,
club are
we're
not
very
allowed
close to our
give
goal.
their number out.
We got 88 to
so
11%.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So
good.
a lot of guys
Actually,
don't
this may
do it.
be
So if you offer
the
phone,
best we've ever
phone
done on a
part,
chapter besides the
so
first one.
recording it with a
And
voice
that's because the
memo
first
is a smart
one
way
was
to
pretty
do it,
much,
because no one can
you know,
see
it
what's
was like
going on.
split half and half between what the right options are and what the
Could
wrong
do, as
options,
long
where
as
there
it
weren't really
doesn't
that
look like
many
you're writing down
yellow.
her phone number.
Oh, we got the ending already. Super Seducer. All
That's the
right.
option.
That was pretty lame ending though. You know, I was expecting a little bit more, but we still got a lot ahead of us. So, fellas, glad all of you have continued watching this far. Next time, we're going to be playing as one lady here or two. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like a changing perspective kind of thing. It's like Clone Drone, but we'll be playing as one lady here in a club, and we're going to be probably doing some pretty shallow things here, given the title of the episode that I'm also going to have to censor partially. Anyways, that is all for this time. I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic life. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, it's moving back up. This thing's pretty good, but it's not enough. Oh, she just marched up like she's constipated. What was that? Crap. Oh, God! Okay. Oh. Ow. Jeez. Okay, they're destroying everything. Is it happening? Oh my God, it is. Jeez. I got it. Holy, oh shoot. Hit me with something. What is that? Guys, we got some sort of weird dark creature in here, and it's leaping like a freaking